Hey guys, welcome back to another DH Bowling Ball review. Today, we're here to review the new 900 Global Eternity, which has the S84 response cover stock wrapped around the all-new Epoch asymmetric core. Now Darren has laid his out 4 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 3, which is a pin-up layout for him. Darren will be comparing this new Eternity to two of his favorite other bowling balls. We have the 900 Global Zen and the Storm Absolute. I'll throw the core numbers up on the screen for all three of these bowling balls. What you're going to find is they're very similar numbers, but we're going to see a lot of different shapes being made, as this is a symmetrical bowling ball with the Zen, and this is also another asymmetrical bowling ball with the Absolute. So we're going to see what these different cover stocks can do when we throw them out here at the lanes. Let's grab these balls, let's throw them on the rack, and have Darren throw a few shots.
All right guys, so we're out here on the lanes at Super Bowl Lanes in Windsor. Let's check out this new 900 Global Eternity and see what it can do. All right, we'll take a little guess here. Somewhere around 4th arrow. See what happens. Okay, and that's the review for the Eternity. You should go get one. In all honesty, guys, this ball's been pretty impressive so far. I've thrown it in league one night, and I really liked what I saw out of it. I didn't touch the cover on this one at all. I've left it completely box surface, and it seems like it's a little tackier. I don't know exactly what they did different, if anything, but this cover stock is working good at the box surface for me. I never actually drilled an altered reality, so I can't say exactly the comparison to that, but this is a really good asymmetric ball for me so far. A little bit of a light mixer there. Still got back. Might be just a hair too deep with it. I think what I really like about it is it looks like hypercell fused, and I love that ball. So this ball really reminds me of that with the color scheme. More angular. This is a little more round. Gets down the lane pretty easily. And then I got an Absolute here I'll compare it to, and I feel the Absolute's just a little more defined at the break point than this is. And we'll also look at it up next to a Zen. Kind of the strong pearl asym and strong symmetric pearl. That's 3 pretty good shots. Honestly, I'd probably play a little bit straighter if I was bowling for scores. That's just a little bit too much angle down lane, but it's pretty close. So wait for the ball to come back here. Switch over my Jopo thumb into the Zen. And we all know the Zen is one of the best balls made in the last 10 years, I would say. So let's see how the Eternity compares to the Zen. Make sure you guys check out Jopo grips. In my opinion, the best interchangeable thumb on the market. They've been great to us, and you guys should support them. All right, so from the same alignment, that Zen was way cleaner and just never made the corner quite as hard. Not as big of an engine in it, a little bit smaller symmetric core, smoother down lane. So we'll make a little bit of a move and see how much of a difference we see between the Zen and the Eternity. Now the Zen's the S77 response cover, Eternity's S84, so a little bit stronger cover and core on the Eternity, so it should be a step above the Zen. And from what we saw there, it looks like it is. I'm gonna go 4 right with my feet, about 2 or 3 with my eyes, get it to the same spot. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you can see the Zen's a little more round, a little more controlled. Probably going to be a good ball when this Eternity gets to be a little too much down lane or a little too early. You can go to a Zen, control the down lane motion a little more, and looks like they'll play off each other pretty well. Let's try a couple here with the Absolute. If you guys are looking for any of these 3 bowling balls, check out Buffa Bowling. We'll put a link in the description for the promo code DH Bowling. You can get a discount at checkout if you go and check that out there at buffabowling.com. So same alignment as with the Eternity. They were close, but I think that Absolute is a little bit cleaner, a little bit quicker down lane, but it also feels like, I don't know, it feels like it kind of goes a little more forward off the end of the pattern. The Eternity seems rounder and a little more continuous, where the Absolute kind of wants to stand up and go forward through it once it makes that move. Try another one here with that. See. I'm gonna slow it down just a touch and see if we can see that little more definition at the break point of the Absolute. Like I said, they are close enough that I don't know if you would necessarily carry both of them unless you're bowling on a lot of heavier volume patterns where you need cleaner, quicker stuff. Miss right. Yeah, that was just me. Miss right off my hand. I honestly think the Eternity might have hooked from there. That Absolute just gets a little too clean and it just doesn't have enough energy down lane to make that move back. I'll try one more and try and make a better shot and not miss so far right. Slow down a little bit. Make a good shot here. That's better. Close, but again, just not quite as strong of a cover stock on that Absolute, I think. And it just never quite made it around the corner. I think the Eternity is just overall a little bit stronger. But again, they're so close, I don't know if it's worth having both in your bag. So, you get out to a Storm matchmaker in your area and you're able to try them both out if they're there and see which one suits your game better. I think personally for me, this Eternity feels like it's gonna be a little more versatile for me, suit my style a little more, because with my ball speed I need a little extra motion down lane, and that seems to be what this ball gives me. There was that same alignment as the Absolute, and again you can see it now more defined. I can at least see it here. That Eternity was a little bit earlier and definitely a little rounder, more continuous down lane. So let's try one and try and play a little straighter with it, and then we'll move across the lane a little bit and see how versatile this Eternity is going to be. Like I said, I think the shelf appeal of this ball is fantastic. It's got the black and silver from the Altered Reality, and then they put this like baby purple, kind of same as the Zen, and really nice looking bowling ball. Well, that deflected like crazy going through the pins, but it made not a bad ball motion. It looked like the ball almost hit the 10 pin, but we got away with it. So move in a little bit off that, not roll up the back of it quite so much. Try and circle it just a hair more, somewhere in between my normal hand position and rolling right off the back of it like I did on that one. I'm gonna go 5 left in that last shot. Try and hook it just a little bit more. Not bad, but not really good either. I just don't think that, I think it's going to be either really straight for me if I'm going to use it from back of my hand off, or it's going to be in and hooking it a little more. I don't think this ball is going to like that track area. It just covers a little too clean. If I'm going to play that track area with my ball speed, I need something that's going to read it a little bit sooner. So we'll go back here and we'll actually go left to where we started with it. Open my hand up and get around it a little more. Slow down just a touch. So this is 5 left to where I started with it. Yeah, just not quite there yet. Gonna have to get even slower if I want to do that. Get it to the dry a little sooner. We're on a typical higher volume house shot, probably around 42 feet. So with that puddle in the middle, if I don't get it to the dry, this is just not gonna recover down lane. You can see from that first alignment at about 4th arrow, looked really good, but not quite broken down enough to really circle him yet. We'll try it one more time. I'll try and get really slow. Not my strong suit, but we'll see what we can do. That should hook. Whew, not quite. So I thought that was gonna hook and it still didn't. So we're just too far left. Too much volume in the middle for this ball yet. I honestly don't think it's gonna be a ball you use on fresh a lot. I think this is gonna be a really good transition ball for me. It's gonna be that game 3-4 ball on higher volumes where maybe you start with a X3 or a Infinite Physics or something like that. And then when those just get a little too early and too lazy down lane, you go to a little cleaner ball like this. Gets around the corner, and I think you'll be able to use it for quite a while once you get that built-in friction in the lane pattern. So back to where we started with it here. Somewhere around 4th arrow, trying to get it out to about 7-8. That's pretty good. And throwing pins everywhere. So guys, if you like what you saw in this review, make sure you check out the Eternity. Like I said, I think it's going to play off the Zen really well, be a little bit ball up above for that, and it's going to fit in that nice gap that it's going to be really usable for a lot of people. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and again, check out the 900 Global Eternity. I think it's going to be a winner.